Alright, hey guys, it's like 5, it's 5 in the morning. We're all pretty much waiting for it to start. That's my alarm going off, saying that it's time for them to start it. Yeah, we're all kinda waiting. Oh, here we go. Oh look. You know what? Hold on real quick.
The first installment in the series was released in 1996 for the Game Boy in Japan. The package for red featured Charizard, and the package for green featured Venusaur. After these original Game Boy games, software packages for the Pokemon series have featured legendary Pokemon, which appear at the climax of each game's story. However, in Pokemon Red and Green, these characters are the evolved version of the Pokemon, which players receive at the beginning of the adventure. Offering the two different versions of the game was a new concept at the time, but the fact that different Pokemon appeared depending on the versions, encouraging players to connect their Game Boy systems with a link cable in order to collect all Pokemon, was positively received by fans. I'm sure some of you watching this Nintendo Direct have enjoyed trading Pokemon characters with friends using a Game Boy link cable.
Yeah, you bet we
2
do.
years after their release in Japan, Pokemon Red and Blue were released in the Americas and Europe. Since these initial releases, there has always been a delay in bringing the Pokemon series to countries outside of Japan.
Okay, I had the blue version my first time. Oh look,
Pokemon
it's
Gold
going.
and Silver, which were released in Japan
My
in
Gyarados.
1999, were designed for Game Boy Color, so vivid colors were introduced to the Pokemon world. Rare Pokemon
my
of a
red
different
Gyarados.
color also started appearing in this series. I clearly recall that fans were anticipating the release of these two games because it had been a while since Pokemon had become widely popular by that time. In addition to the two characters featured on the packages, Ho and Lugia, there are various legendary Pokemon characters such as Raikou,
And Suicune.
Entei, and Suicune, which appeared in various locations, and I'm sure many of you had fun trying to capture them. Around this time, the Pokemon series had gained a great deal of popularity outside Japan, but it took approximately 1 year and 1.5 years to release the games in the US and Europe, respectively. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were released for the Game Boy Advance in 2002, and these titles offered upgraded communication features made possible by new hardware improvements. Double battles and tag battles could be played using the Game Boy Advance link cable. Double battle enables two players to battle each other using two Pokemon, and tag battle is
Gen
a
3.
battle where four
Them
players
quadro
create a
battles,
tag
bro.
team and battle each other using one Pokemon per player. These additions added more strategy to the game. Around this time, we also restructured the production for overseas editions and were able to
Okay,
release
so
the titles
this is
about 6
supposed to be
months
10 minutes
after the
long.
initial release
We're
in
sitting
Japan.
here, I guess, around what, 5
Additionally,
minutes in.
Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green,
So I'm assuming
which
we'll
were
get to the
released in
announcement within the next
2004,
3 minutes or so.
included the wireless adapter for the Game
I'm
Boy
already tired.
Advance,
I
so
want to go to sleep.
players could enjoy Pokemon gameplay such as Pokemon battles and Pokemon trades conveniently without the need for the link cable. The wireless adapter was developed by the hardware development teams at Nintendo, but I suggested offering this to be used first in the Pokemon games. Nowadays, it is very common to perform Pokemon communication without cable, but this was a big turning point.
Uh-oh. Can you stop that Gen 3?
Pokemon
Nope, there it
Diamond
goes.
and Pearl, the Nintendo DS games released in 2006, also made
Notice he's not mentioning
tremendous
Yellow,
progress.
Crystal, or Emerald. He's
In
only
these
mentioning the
games,
first two.
you could battle and trade with anyone in the world using the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection without leaving your home.
So if you've seen the
Pokemon Platinum,
Pokemon Rainbow,
Pokemon Heart
Link,
Gold and Soul Silver,
you never know.
Pokemon Black version and White version,
Yeah, all
and
these secondary
the newest
ones.
Pokemon Black 2 and White 2,
He's like on into
which
those.
are still fresh in our memory, were all released for the Nintendo DS. Nintendo DS was the first hardware system to have multiple games from the main Pokemon series, and so we have arrived at today.
Gen
As you
6
can see,
3DS.
the Pokemon series has evolved along with new Nintendo handheld systems over history and has expanded the range of its gameplay. Now, two completely new games in the Pokemon series will be introduced to Nintendo 3DS.
Two.
Take a look at the next evolution of the Pokemon world in this video.
The evolution. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh snap. A Pikachu translator. Oh dude. Oh, Thunder. Oh, it's go time.
Discover a
Oh,
breathtaking
hell
3D
yes.
world.
I don't even know what this is. What?
Encounter new
Oh, Gen 6. Gen 6 confirmed. Gen 6 has been confirmed, y'all. Is that a legendary? How did it go like? Ooh, Firefox. Moisturize. Hell yeah. So Gen 3 kind of confirmed. Gen 5 also kind of confirmed. A Toad. 24. A Trap. This is
The more you battle
Pikachu.
together, the stronger your bond
Right
becomes.
now. Weavile. Okay, so this actually looks pretty fun. But yes, guys, Gen 6 is confirmed. New legendary Pokemon looks like, oh my gosh, what is this sexy creature right here? Oh, heck yeah, super soft spot.
Adventure is about to begin.
Pokemon X and Y.
and Pokemon Y.
Oh, Pokemon X and
The next
Y.
generation of the Pokemon series for Nintendo 3DS, Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, will be
Pokemon
released
X and
in
Y,
Japan, the
October
Americas,
13.
Europe, and Australia in October 2013.
Oh snap, worldwide release, one date.
The Pokemon titles in the past have been released in other countries months after their initial release in Japan due to the need to localize the games to meet the individual needs for games in various countries. As indicated by the long history of the Pokemon series, there are a large number of Pokemon found in the games, and a significant amount of resources are required for localization. Our challenge has always been, how can we deliver Pokemon games to people across the world at the same time, while ensuring that the quality remains high?
Uh-oh.
With this
I
release,
think my
we've
mama's
been
up.
able to overcome this challenge and release these titles to fans in the Americas, Europe, and Australia in October. This means that you can enjoy the adventure found in Pokemon X and Pokemon Y with trainers everywhere this October.
Hmm.
The Pokemon series has always offered new style of gameplay to coincide with the new Nintendo handheld hardware. Features enabled by the Nintendo 3DS will be incorporated in the game, and in order to evolve further, teams continue work on the development of these titles. In addition to
You ever
meeting
wonder
new
how,
Pokemon,
or
you will
why
be
they just
able
always stand
to
still?
see some of your favorite Pokemon
Like
again
move or something.
on Nintendo 3DS this October. That's all for today.
That's
Thank
all
you
for
very much
today.
for watching.
Alright, you guys, so you got it. Pokemon X and Y Gen 6 confirmed for October 2013. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of it? Personally, I'm looking forward to it. The starters are a bit on the cuter side, which, no worries. But I'm actually looking forward to it. It looks like I'll actually be picking the fire type starter this time, because I'm not expecting a fire fighting type this time. Hey, it's been 3 generations since I've been able to use a fire type starter. I'm looking forward to it. Um, the 3D looks nice. The only problem is because it is 3DS exclusive, I actually have to buy myself a 3DS now, which not a problem. And I'm actually looking forward to it. I did expect Gen 6, so hey, it'll be fun. Maybe I can get me a 3DS um this summer. Actually, I could sell my DS that I have now. I can sell that, and I can probably sell some old stuff. And then, of course, there's always, get a job. But anyways, yeah. Um, thanks for watching, and I'll get back. Tell me what you think about it.